Before the world speaks to you, before the noise of opinions, notifications, demands, and distractions begins its daily assault on your mind, there is a quiet moment. A moment so small, most people ignore it. A moment so ordinary, it feels insignificant. Yet a moment so powerful, it silently determines the direction of your entire life. That moment is the first one you give your attention to each morning, because how you begin your day is how you train your mind to live. And whether you realize it or not, every single morning you are casting a vote for the person you are becoming. Most people wake up already defeated, not because life has beaten them, but because they surrendered their mind before the day even began. They wake up and reach for their phone. They absorb urgency, comparison, fear, outrage, and pressure. And then they wonder why they feel anxious, distracted, behind, and exhausted before breakfast. Napoleon Hill warned us about this long before screens ever existed. He said the human mind is most vulnerable when it is unguarded. And there is no moment more unguarded than the first minutes after waking. If you do not take control of that moment, someone else will. And they will program you for average. Understand this clearly. What you do in the morning is not about the morning at all. It is about identity. It is about training your mind to recognize itself as a leader instead of a follower. Because long before a person fails in public, they quit in private. Long before a dream collapses on the outside, it is abandoned silently on the inside. And the morning is where that silent conversation happens. Every morning, you either renew the agreement with your future or you renegotiate with your excuses. Most people believe success is loud. They think it announces itself with applause, money, recognition, and attention. But real success begins quietly. It whispers while others sleep. It is built in rooms with no audience, through routines no one claps for. Hill called this the habit of going the extra mile, doing more than is required, more than is expected, more than is convenient. And the extra mile is almost always walked alone, early, when the world is not watching. There is another way to live, a way to wake up with intention, a way to claim your mind before the world tries to rent it, a way to decide who you are before circumstances attempt to define you. This is not about motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Motivation fades. This is about domination. Domination of your inner world. Because all outward success begins inward. Every fortune, every invention, every breakthrough first appeared as a disciplined thought in the mind of someone who learned how to start their day on purpose. When Thomas Edison woke up, he didn't check the opinions of people who doubted him. He returned to the vision that kept him awake the night before. When Henry Ford rose in the morning, he didn't ask whether the world believed in him. He asked whether he believed in the plan. When Walt Disney faced bankruptcy and ridicule, he didn't rehearse his failures. He rehearsed his future. Great men and women win the morning long before they win the world. So when you wake up, do not rush. Rushing is a confession that you are being chased by life instead of leading it. Sit up, breathe. Feel the weight of existence return to your body. This is not just another day. This is raw material. This is unshaped clay. And your first responsibility is to set the direction. An undirected mind drifts straight into fear. Hill called this definiteness of purpose. Without it, effort scatters. With it, even small actions compound into destiny. Begin by claiming your identity, not the one your past tried to trap you in, not the one society assigned you, the one you are deliberately choosing. Say it silently or speak it aloud, but say it with authority. This is who I am becoming. This is what I stand for. This is what I move toward. The subconscious mind does not respond to wishes. It responds to commands repeated with conviction. Belief is not something you wait to feel. Belief is something you practice. Faith, Hill taught, is a state of mind induced through repetition and autosuggestion. What you tell yourself, especially when the mind is quiet, becomes law. Speak to yourself before doubt does. And when doubt shows up, and it will, you must treat it like an intruder, not a guest. Doubt does not deserve a chair at your table. It has no credentials. It has never built anything. It has never carried you through hardship. Do not argue with doubt emotionally. Override it with decision. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the refusal to obey it. Every morning, you are either sharpening your mind or dulling it. There is no neutral. The thoughts you allow, the standards you enforce, the focus you protect, these are shaping your destiny with surgical precision. Weak mornings create weekdays. Weekdays create weak lives. Not because people are incapable, but because they are undirected. Visualize your future clearly, not someday, not vaguely. Now, see the work you are building, the life you are shaping, the person you are becoming through discipline and persistence. See the details, hear the sounds, feel the earned confidence. The subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. Visualization is not fantasy. It is rehearsal. You are training your nervous system to expect success instead of sabotage. Then anchor that vision to purpose. Ask yourself why this matters. Not surface level reasons, but the deep ones. The ones that steady your spine and harden your resolve. Purpose is fuel. Without it, discipline collapses the moment discomfort appears. With it, even pain becomes meaningful. From purpose comes discipline. Not loud, dramatic discipline, but quiet, relentless devotion. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is loyalty to a future you respect. Each morning, choose one deliberate action that moves you forward. One, not 10, not everything. Just one act that proves to yourself that you are a person who follows through. Success is not built by intensity. It is built by consistency. Small promises kept daily create unbreakable self-trust. There will be mornings when your body feels tired and your emotions feel heavy. This is where most people break the contract with themselves. They wait to feel inspired, but inspiration is not the cause of action. It is the result of it. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates belief. Belief creates energy. This is the sequence. Reverse it, and you remain stuck. Follow it, and even exhaustion becomes fuel. Edison failed thousands of times, yet each morning he returned not as a victim, but as a student. He did not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" He asked, "What is this teaching me?" That single question separates growth from bitterness. One expands you, the other poisons you. Each morning, recommit to learning. The world belongs to those who remain curious. The moment you believe you already know enough is the moment you begin falling behind. Read something that stretches you. Reflect on yesterday without self-attack. Improvement requires honesty, not cruelty. Discipline without compassion leads to burnout. Compassion without discipline leads to mediocrity. You must hold both. Guard your mental environment. What you consume shapes what you become. Conversations, media, voices, none of it is neutral. Protect your inner circle, even if that means choosing temporary solitude. Silence is not loneliness when it is chosen for growth. Over time, something subtle begins to happen. Your reactions slow, your confidence deepens. Not loud confidence that seeks validation, but grounded confidence that does not flinch at resistance. This is self-mastery. Eventually, results appear. Not all at once, not dramatically, but steadily. Quiet wins, small breakthroughs, opportunities that look like luck to others. But you know the truth. You prepared for them when no one was watching. You earned them in the mornings. One day, you will wake up and realize you are no longer chasing the life you want. You are living it. Not because life became easy, but because you became strong. Not because fear disappeared, but because it lost authority over your decisions. This is why the morning matters. Because destiny is not decided in moments of convenience. It is decided in moments of choice. And the first choice of the day is the most powerful one you will ever make. Choose yourself. Choose discipline. Choose vision. And then let the world try to keep up.